Welcome to the preview for Chapter 24, World War Looms, Section 2, War in Europe. Our objectives: I can explain Hitler's motives for expansion and how Britain and France responded. I can describe the blitzkrieg tactics that Germany used against Poland. I can summarize the first battles of World War II. Our terms and names: Neville Chamberlain, Prime Minister of Great Britain before World War II. Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of Great Britain during World War II. Appeasement, trying to pacify an aggressor in order to keep the peace. Non-aggression pact, agreement between Germany and Russia not to fight each other. Blitzkrieg, lightning war strategy used by Germany against Poland. And Charles de Gaulle, head of the French government in exile in England. So how did Hitler expand Germany's territory? Well, it began in Austria and Czechoslovakia. Hitler decided that he really needed to expand. And he felt that one of the ways was that he needed to annex or add Austria and Czechoslovakia. Austria, there were German-speaking people that had some of the same sentiments as the people in Germany. So in March of 1938, German troops marched into Austria and met no resistance. Next step, Hitler claimed that Czechs were mistreating German-speaking people in an area known as the Sudetenland. He massed troops on the border, and that aroused France and Britain, who stated that they would defend Czechoslovakia. As a result, France, Britain, and Germany signed the Munich Pact in September of 1938. The pact gave the Sudetenland to Germany, and Hitler promised that would be his last territorial demand. So France and Britain granted him his request for the land. Hitler said, this is as far as my expansion goes. However, in March of '39, Hitler continued to expand and he conquered the rest of Czechoslovakia. Hitler then claimed that Germans living in Poland were being persecuted. Germany and the Soviet Union signed a non-aggression pact, and as part of the deal decided that they would divide Poland between them. And so Hitler really began World War II on September 1st, 1939, by attacking Poland using a strategy called blitzkrieg, which were quick lightning strikes. Britain and France, as a result, declared war on Germany. Soviet Union attacked Poland from the east. Soviet Union also took the Baltic states in September and October of 1939. Finland resisted and was able to actually resist being conquered until March of 1940. In April of 1940, Hitler invaded Denmark and Norway, and the following month, in May, Hitler took the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Now, France and Britain, what happened to Hitler's plans then for conquering France and Britain? Well, Hitler attacked France in May of 1940. At the same time, Italy attacked France from the south. France surrendered in June. So notice that, May of 1940 to June of 1940, France surrendered, ended up with Germans occupying the north, and a puppet government called the Vichy government occupying the south. Charles de Gaulle then set up a French government in exile in England. So Hitler now had France, and he then turned his sights and made plans to invade Britain. Now remember that Britain is separated from the European mainland by water. So the Battle of Britain was an air war with Germany bombing Britain nightly and the British Air Force trying to defend Britain. The air war was at night, which it was actually a strategy in that it made the German planes tougher to see and to be able for the British Air Force to defend. Eventually, Hitler gave up his idea of invading Britain. And that concludes our preview for Chapter 24, Section 2.